you should make an effort to preserve some of those stories, and because it wasn't easy for anybody, particularly the women, trying to make a breakthrough. But times changed and they overcame that, and now I believe we're at a point where they're an integral part of the unions, the work site.
I was 19, I think I just turned 19. So I was the first female cement finisher in the city of Calgary. I started as a laborer on the shovel, and then I moved up to pulling the street and doing the back edge, and then steel trowel, deep cut, putting the cuts in the concrete. Then I went into the gutter, which is lifting the gutter to make, those little curbs. It took my boss 2 weeks to convince the office to hire a girl because they didn't think that a woman would be able to do the job. My first day, I was so tired I could barely stand, and they said, take a day off. And I was like, obviously not, I'm gonna take a day off because that's gonna look really bad. So I just showed up the next day.
We had to grind out this huge groove where they needed to back weld and all this stuff. We needed to get all the carbon out of it from gouging. So it was me and this other apprentice, and I knew right away that I was going to be doing most of the work. Even though he was, 6.5 feet tall, he was big and broad and strong, he was on a 5-inch grinder and I was on a 9-inch grinder. And I knew it, and I thought, you know what, don't complain. No, you're not gonna complain. And everyone who sees this knows. So the next day, actually right in the safety meeting, it was brought up. Are we gonna get the girl apprentice off that 9-inch? And I just thought for a second, no, I'm okay.
They never believe that a 25-year-old is, especially me, because I think that's just I don't look like I could do things in the trades, and then they see me hanging off the ropes, with a jackhammer, taking off cement that weighs probably more than I do, and then I'm hanging there, holding on to this, trying to put it into a bag to lower down. I get a lot of people saying I'm so impressed with what you're doing, and good job, and keep up what you're doing, and they're we need more people like you to do this, because it's just, they want to see it, they do want female in the trades.
What happened is I won the national competition in Toronto and made it to the international level, which takes place every year in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And as I get there, I was told that I was an anomaly, I guess, and that I had been the first woman in its 50-year history to have ever made it to the international competition. That was a complete shock to me. And so being a Canadian woman made me extremely proud, and it was kind of a sign for me to show that other women in the industry are capable of this thing too, and say, look, we have one woman here, there's a lot more that can do the same.
So there's a photo of me in an asbestos gear. The suit is huge. During the training, I'd asked, will there be small sizes available? And they said, no, there's only one size. Day comes, gotta put it on, and it's gigantic. I can't move my legs properly. I can't climb the scaffolding. Basically, one size fits no one.
We are women. There are different needs for women. And just as a prime example, we need our own washrooms. We're not looking for hair salons on site. It's not like that. We're looking just simply for equity and equal opportunity. We want gloves that fit our hands. We want coveralls that aren't going to drag on the floor of the porta potty. It's simple little things like that. So for me, that's what Build Together is. Build Together is changing the stereotype to suit the industry, saying we can fit in. It's just these little things that need to change in order for everyone to work together easily and fairly.
Build Together is a committee that is made up of all the different Building Trades affiliates. We just work towards building our union community, working towards a more respectful workplace, and also trying to encourage workers to choose the skilled trades.
I want more sisters in the trades. I want to get more girls out there because the girls are crazy. They do such crazy work out there. And it's like, and it's not as scary as you think it is. Like, it's kind of a weird thing to get into, and it is scary, but it's like that good scary where if it scares you in your stomach, like you know you have to do it because you're only gonna get better. It's only gonna be a wicked opportunity. You're gonna grow.
Me and my husband actually got married on 7/20, the same date as our local union, Ironworkers Local 720. I remember coming into the lunchroom and I could see like they were all stirring, and I knew they were up to something, absolutely up to something. And so then all the super comes out and the GF, and they're all just kind of looking around. And the job steward, he brought me a card that they had drawn actually. And they all signed it all and wished us all the best in our marriage. And they gave us an envelope with $800 cash in it. And that was 6 of our brothers wanted to send us on our way with a good well wish. And I remember starting to bawl instantly and go around, and I'm giving everyone hugs. And I just remember feeling like this is my family. That is my community. And like, that's what I fight for with the labor movement. You know, that's why I want workers to be represented and to be unionized, so that they can feel like when they go to work, they're just as valued as they are at home.
I think it's important to have that solidarity for all kinds of like different ethnicities, different like LGBTQ, all those kind of things. Like, it's important to have that solidarity.
We really work as a group and just make it happen.
It's all in all a really cool group.
It's exciting times moving forward, and when you put a group of great women together, good things happen.
Yeah, we're just better together.